Many questions about how the Balasore train accident actually happened still are fresh in the minds of people. There are technical aspects to this particular tragedy that has happened in Balasore, which has killed about 300 odd people and injured many, at least 1,000 people in the tragedy. And therefore, what we have with us right now is a data logger video that India Today has accessed. And this data logger video is actually something known as a black box for the railways. Just like there's a black box in an aircraft when a crash happens, that is the first thing that is searched for because one has to conduct inquiries. Similarly, the data logger is like a black box for the Indian Railways. It will detail everything that actually occurred as it is on that particular day at that particular time. And because it's so technical, I have with me expert Mr. Akhil Agarwal, who has been a retired DG of the Signalling and Telecom Department in the Indian Railways. So thank you so much for joining us. Sir, with your expertise, would like you to elaborate on the black box of railways that we have in front of us and how it details what exactly happened that day.
This is the video of the time at which this incidents occurred. Let me first explain that this is only an event logger. This will tell with the time stamping that which event occurred at what point of time.
Right.
This is the screen which you are seeing is, it consists of two loop lines which you can see that there are these are showing red indication. That means that the goods trains are standing on both the loop line, and these are the main lines. These are the main lines where it is said that the both the mail express trains were going. I will not now run the train and run this video where you can see that initially signal will be cleared.
Right. So these are the signals.
This is the signal. These are the signal indications. Right. You can see that the route is set and the signal has been given yellow. So this is the line on which Yeshwantpur-Howrah Express train was running, and this is the line where the ill-fated Coromandel Express train was running.
Right.
So you can see that the yellow signal is there, and after some time the station master has given this signal also yellow. That means both the trains were supposed to move there simultaneously. You can see the green signal here and a green signal here, and the train has started moving.
Right.
And as soon as the train moves, the signal goes back to danger. Here also the signal goes back to the red. The basic purpose of signal going back to the red is that the next train should not take this aspect of the signal and enter. So as soon as this train enters the signal, the signal goes back to the red. Now you can see.
Now we move further in the video.
Yeah, I think we can. I will just like to show some.
We can go back again.
Yeah.
All right.
So
this is the Yeshwantpur Express line.
Yeshwantpur Express.
This is the Coromandel line.
Yes, and now you can see that the Coromandel line signal is green.
Yes.
The Coromandel will start
running from here,
and as soon as it enters, it has become red. And now you see that the Coromandel.
Okay, we have to perhaps go in ahead maybe. Just we once again play. Yeah. So when the Coromandel Express started running, this bottom line also turned red.
The bottom line also turns red, and
we'll play it again.
You can see that once the Coromandel start running, this line also become red.
Yes.
Now this line,
the one that has TAXT, 8AXT written below it. Okay.
The bottom line which has become red indicates that the Coromandel Express, which was supposed to go on the main line, somehow it has gone into the loop line, and which has resulted this line becoming red.
Okay.
Once it has gone into the loop line, there was a goods train standing on the loop line, and the train hit the goods train, which has resulted in this unfortunate incidence of accident where so many people have lost their life.
So, sir, if the train was supposed to go straight, this is the data log of this area that is indicating that the train came here because this occupied part also became red. Now, as we progress further in the video, we can see a time stamp over here. So, please explain what that means.
See, whatever event has occurred there is a time stamping of every event. There is a virtual relays available in the interlocking, and for every event of like track becoming red or the point is setting to the normal or the reverse, there is a virtual relay, and the condition of the relay is monitored, and we can see at the data logger that these are the relay condition and these are the time stamping. So the condition of the relay is available with the time stamping at what point of time it has happened. So we can reconstruction of this video can say what happened at what point of time it happened, and then we have to corroborate with the site condition and with the witnesses to come to a conclusion which the inquiry.
So does this video alone show us what can be the exact cause of the accident there, or it just shows what exactly happened over there and which signal? Perhaps it just shows us that both the signals were green. The train was running according to command. Is it that right?
So this video is only a replica of what was happening at the site. So to basically to see that whatever witnesses are giving any statement, we can corroborate with this video so that their statement can be corroborated for the factual condition.
Okay.
The video cannot tell us the reason that why the train has gone into the loop line or why this has become red.
All right.
This is, we have to come from the conclusion that we know that there is an accident happened, we know that there is a train in the loop line, and that is why it has happened.
Right. So the relay room is being inspected at the moment. How important is a relay room?
Relay room is the heart of a interlocking. Relay room is a place where the electronic interlocking equipment is provided, and all the other equipment which are safe, which deals with the safety of the interlocking, they are inside the relay room.
Right.
And like data logger, the electronic interlocking equipment, everything is inside the relay room. The relay room is normally kept under lock and key, and to ensure that it is safe and it is not interfered, there is nothing interference inside the relay room. There are two keys. It is double locked, and there are two keys. One key is kept with the station master. The other key is kept with the maintainer. Whenever maintainer has to go for maintenance purpose, it goes to the station master, request for his key, writes on a register, and then enters the relay room. It does the work, comes out, give back the key of the relay room to the station master, and again enters in the register. So that is the basically precautions we take to ensure that there is no outside interference in the relay room.
So is it ever possible that the relay room was left open,
No.
unattended, unlocked? Is it ever possible that that could happen?
See, I would say that this is the chances of a relay room is open almost negligent, because it is both the maintainer and the station master. It is in the interest of both the people that the relay room is kept locked.
So you're saying both the maintainer, electronic interlocking signal maintainer, as well as the station master is responsible?
Yeah, they see that the relay room is kept locked all the time, so that there is no interference in the relay room. So I would rate the chances of a relay room left open at any point of time almost negligent.
So then, if we look at this video and when we talk about how the train has come to the loop line, the interlocking and the logic of the interlocking is that all your points are locked for the train to go straight. Am I right? So
Yes.
why does the train enter the loop line by going into the reverse point?
Yes, it's very relevant that once a signal is given green, that means we are indicating to the driver that his route is set and he can run at the maximum speed, which is 130 km per hour in this case. So how it has gone into the loop line, this is a matter to be decided, matter to be investigated by the agencies who are investigating the accident.
But can there be a malfunction in the interlocking's logic?
See,
The logic that it should have gone straight.
See, as far as the electronic interlocking is concerned, electronic interlocking is a fail-safe device, and when I am saying fail-safe means if there is any failure in the electronic interlocking, it will show, instead of green signal, it will show a red signal. That means if a driver has to go at 100 km per hour, it will go and stop there. The train will be detained, but no untoward incident will happen.
So by that logic then, if it was supposed to be so fail-safe, So could we say it cannot be an interlocking change? Because if it was fail safe, that it would have failed safely to avoid such a big collision.
So what I would like to say that as far as the electronic interlocking equipment is concerned, that's a fail safe. And it is certified as safety integrity level 4, SIL 4,
Right.
which is the highest safety standard in the world. It is certified as SIL 4 not by the manufacturer but by a independent safety assessor. So to doubt on the working of the electronic interlocking will be very difficult. It is almost I would say the chances of electronic interlocking malfunctioning is negligible. However, I cannot say it cannot happen, but it is almost negligible.
So what are the chances that it does happen?
So if it has happened, someone has to investigate it, why it has happened, how it has been interfered with, or what tampered with.
So then there can be a sabotage?
I would not like to go into detail whether it is a sabotage or interference and how it has gone into this thing, because already the Commissioner of Railway Safety is doing the investigation, who is an expert in investigation, who has been doing this type of investigation. And let me tell you that Commissioner of Railway Safety is under the Ministry of Civil Aviation to ensure that it's a independent organization and the railway cannot influence that Commissioner of Railway Safety.
No, so that is all right, but my only point is, if it is so fail safe, there is definitely something that has happened to lead to such a big collision between, at least the goods train and the Coromandel Express. The Yashwantpur just came in between all this. If it was so fail safe, then we cannot surely say that it is a change in interlocking that has happened.
See, I agree with you that something has happened. Now, what has happened, what has changed, what was interfered with, what was tampered with, this is very difficult to say at this point of time. This will be only a conjecture, because the investigating agencies are already there who will have all the information.
So, but you would say that a human intervention, without it, it's not possible, right?
I would not like to comment on this at
Okay,
this point.
okay. But with the data logger, we can't really for surely say that such and such situations have occurred.
Data logger, we can only say that what has happened. And then we have to come out with a conclusion that this has happened because of which reason.
All right.
Data logger will only tell us what happened at what point of time with the time stamp.
All right,
Yes.
sir. Thank you so much for explaining to us this entire video that we saw right now of the data logger. It's a very technically simulated video of the events that had occurred in the Balasore rail accident. Of course, there are hints being given that perhaps it was related to a change in interlocking. First points were also mentioned, but we'll have to wait and see, because all this is now a matter of investigation from the CBI as well as the Commission of Railway Safety. Both these aspects are now investigating all this. With Pawan Kumar in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.